welcome back to the channel. So, one of the subscribers said to me to do a video on push pushes. So here I am doing a video for you. This is the old school push that was basically used until about 2012, 2013. And then they went to the Chinese type push, which is like this one that was just going past, and all the push pushes you see in the area. They're pretty hardcore, these ones. They're solid, like Indian rickshaws, the original version. Big solid wheels with no air in the tyres, just solid rubber. Pretty good quality, but obviously you have to run in front of it, and it's seen a little bit old school now to have somebody running in front of one of these push pushes. So they've stopped it. Even in Madagascar it's stopped now, but they still have them, and they use them for transporting wood like this wood, this hat, all these beams here. They use it for that, to transport the wood round town. And there you go. They're not used for carrying passengers anymore. You don't see passengers on them, and the drivers that drive them, they're not allowed to take passengers anymore. So there you go. That's the push pushes for you. Now, if you want a push, you have to use one of these Chinese ones like I'm on at the moment. Let's go, pushy. Let's go. Yeah, so these ones here, they cost about, let's go to Bow Beach. They cost about around about $200 now, something like that, about $200 brand new. This one's, it's in better days. I don't know how long he's had this one. This one might even be one of my old ones. I used to have a push business in Toliara with 110 of these that I rented out each day for $1.20 a day. In Volvo. All the push chauffeurs know me. That's so. I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, but there you go. They all know me in this town here because I've done so much business with all these push pushes. There's 4,000 push pushes in Toliara. About 3,500 of them are registered with the council, and you basically, each push driver, they have to apply for a badge to get a license to drive the push per year, which is very cheap. It's around about $2, $3 maybe. I don't know how much it is, to be honest with you, because I haven't done it I haven't been in the business for maybe 5 years, so the prices will have gone up. But when I was doing it, it was about $2 a year for the driver, and then the actual push has a permit as well. So I don't know whether this guy's got a permit for the push, but maybe. There's actually police that municipal police that are just basically local police, and all their job is to go around the town stopping these guys, pulling them over, and then checking if they've got a license for themselves and if they've got a badge for the push. I don't know whether this guy's got one. Have you got this push permit? Huh? This permit? Oh, stop here. Let's have a look if he's got a permit in it. Miss Permit. Miss Permit. Tour. Permit. Miss. It should be a tour stuck here, but he ain't got one. To Miss Permit. Let's go. To Miss Permit. Is this Yehab push? Huh? This Yehaz. Yehab. A hoofer. A hoofer. To Miss Yehaz. Yeah, this is his push. Sewer. Yehad Miasa for Zahu before. Huh?
Zahu.
Yehad Miasa for Zahu.
Yeah, Miasa for Zahu.
Miasa for Zahu, yeah. Okay. Let's go. Come on, let's go. He's one of my old push chauffeurs. This guy. He used to work for me. He's a nice enough guy. Like, he's a rasta. You can tell by his hair and he's got a little bit of tuft of hair at the back there, like just at the back of his neck. Rasta boy. But yeah, I used to rent these out for 5,000 a day. I don't know how much it is to a hoof or a push now. Like, if I ask him, he'll probably stop again and get off. Every time I ask him a question, he stops and gets off the push. So there you go. But Chino a hoofer push a day. Chino a hoofer. Dimaribu. Yeka. It's the same price to rent a push today as it was when I was doing it like 5 years ago. The price hasn't gone up. These things are a nightmare, these Chinese push-pushes though. They just break all over the place. They're very, very fragile. The chains are always coming off them. The pedals snap all the time. The wheels get punctures all the time. The tyres are too thin. Sometimes you get the brand new ones that come from China. The tyres last like 3 days and they're broken. And then you got to buy the more expensive tyres. They actually put extremely cheap tyres just basically to transport them to the country, and just so the person who's got it can sell them. The person who's got them to sells them, can sell them to these guys. These guys get them and they just take the tyres off immediately. They don't even use the tyres now because they know that they'll get like 2 days out of them. They've got to take them off, mess about, and put new tyres on. But yeah, they cost maybe, you can spend like, you get 5,000 in rent, so you get $1.20 a day in rent. You can spend maybe 40 cents a day just keeping them maintained if you want to keep them in good order. So this guy's seat's knackered, like absolutely knackered. So it's his push. You don't want to spend any money on it. He just wants to collect his money, so he's got his food money, his bit of money for rum and cigarettes, and he's happy. But I don't know how long he's been a push driver for, but he's been doing it at least 5-6 years since I was doing it. So there you go, that's pushes for you. It's not a bad income like for a local Madagascar. If you buy, like I had 110, so I was getting about $130 a day income from these, and then I was spending like $40 a day easy on parts to keep them operated. So it's not a bad income, but obviously the push depreciates, and they depreciate fast. Give it 4 years and these are knackered, absolutely knackered after 4 years, and really after about 2.5 years they're starting to get old. But there you go, push business, Toliara. The old school ones, you don't see them, like as you can see on the road like we're going along, you just none of them. They just use them to carry wood, and generally the old guys like in their 60s that used to ride them before, they've moved to just carry bits of wood, or they occasionally carry a bag of rice for somebody, for a customer, or maybe they can even carry a 3-piece suite for your living room. So they do come in useful now and again. I haven't used one for 4 years, 5 years. And there's 4,000 of these Chinese pushes. There's probably no more than 40 of the old school pushes left that actually work. But you do see them if you look down these roads, side roads. Sometimes you'll spot one just sitting there, or 2 or 3 in pieces, broken, and the owner just doesn't want to sell it. But there you go. Happy days. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Give us a sub, give us a like, hit the bell.